They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. A second time. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Respect on him, boy. Gotta put some respect on him.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Black 99 Philly, here we go! Kill.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom.
That nigga over
quick,
Titans.
quick.
Gotta watch this game.
Play.
That was an hour ago.
No
I wonder if they still playing. Oh, yeah, they still playing. Oh, he getting blown out. Oh, this nigga suck.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
You think Braun going to the playoffs?
Gone!
Like Braun going to the playoffs?
Who?
Braun, Lakers.
Now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Lets it fly for Thielen.
I say you think Braun going to the playoffs? The Lakers.
No, they got opening drive. 6 of their
But
opponents.
instead, 3rd down.
Top 5, top 6.
Pretty lucky to get the football back.
top
Had his
10,
target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but
touchdown.
maybe didn't see
This
him
might be
quick
the
enough.
first
And I
time
know the
Braun
jokes
made
are
a
always
playoff.
about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think
Braun
about
will make the
taking your
playoffs
play
even
going
in
the
the
other
championship
way
next
instead
year.
of focusing and catching the ball.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Black 99 Philly, here we go! Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Gone! 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 Gone!
I'm glad you said you like the late rock right now because I'm trying that. I was up 42. I was gonna better that just the better.
Now back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Nigga, lead
Last week, they had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That's cool from
and the Colts are going to take
from
the
the,
first quarter lead. And this one through the
from
uprights
LA,
and good.
from the Rams. That's cool from the Rams. Who just caught that touchdown?
Yeah, Woods. Guess where I found him at?
Gold now out to kick it away.
You already know. Oh! And I needed a receiver too.
This will not be returnable. It's out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're going to leave Woods sitting in the free agency like that? No, Woods.
I'll
put that nigga in a 4-year contract quick. That's the receiver, man. Like, this nigga here is stupid, dog. I know he got Robert Woods sitting in the free agency with everything. Aggressive catch, possession catch, high motor, sprint after catch. All that that
Have to
shit.
see how they attack him here.
Thank you.
They begin on the ground with
This nigga right here, number
and
58.
this one
That's
goes
where I got him
nowhere.
from.
Losing
Guess what his
yardage back at the
overall is.
22.
I'm finna show
A
you.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, that play right there, that shows that he's good.
But I want to see how this defense
65
continues to play him
overall.
here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You
What is
know
speed
better
at?
than I. He has the
88
ability to
speed,
take
89
over a game.
acceleration,
So what do
88
you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
Nigga trash as fuck, but he's fast as fuck. That's all I use. This is all I play on the whole game. I ain't playing on nobody else.
Blitz
I
coming,
ain't
down
playing
he
on nobody
goes.
else.
So what's the word I'm
I
looking for
found that
here
nigga
about
out
this drive just started?
65 overall,
Disjointed.
88 speed.
I'll go with that one.
So yeah,
think
you
about
coming
it.
to the
First
you
down,
I signed that
took
nigga for
bad
a
loss
7-year
on a running
deal
play. Take the sack on second down. Then they gotta come up with
325.
something big here on third.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It's a pickup
The
of
nigga
6,
who
but
had
it's
the
not
Raiders
going to be
before he
enough.
left, he
And the
was
punt
good.
team's going to be summoned on 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Love. And he rifles one incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they're searching for.
You got to put the nigga that's doing the post on it,
An
put him in
incomplete pass
motion.
on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something
either
here on
side?
3rd down.
No, either side.
Out of the gun, Love.
And if you want to go for the corner play, just put the nigga on the bomb.
The
If you want to
completion
hit him in the
good
middle,
for
just
46,
leave it
and that'll bring
like
up
that.
4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they've punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, after last week we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Hey, Alex, come on.
Hey, come on.
Back to throw here. Drops
I
this
thought
out
it
to
was
Kamara
so
out of the backfield. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression,
come on,
right?
that fucking
The West Coast
bro.
offense, when
Yo,
they throw
he
the
is,
ball,
bro.
it's either
That,
going
like,
to
that
be a
nigga souped
touchdown
up on this
or a
shit,
check
boy.
down, meaning they
That
like to
nigga
press
is.
it downfield. If they don't
That
have
nigga
it,
like that
swing
nigga that
it
got
out, which is
built.
exactly what we saw there. But how about
Somebody
the
built
great
him
Even
up.
build
and
speed up
tackle
and all.
Yeah, you
to
can
make a
build
nice
speed
play?
up.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Them boys smart as fuck. Them
This
boys
team
got
doesn't
99
mind running the ball in
awareness
any
and
situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually obtain that first down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
And the Raiders have got him. Khalil Mack able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back, not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week. Because I think he's found matchups that he likes.
Yeah, remember when the season started and shit, when
he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this
they should have traded
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Well, they brought the pressure, and then they made coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you
gotta
have
wait.
to do.
You never know what happened, and that was a blockbuster trade. Nobody was expecting that shit. Goddamn Matt no goddamn bill.
Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term.
That shit changed
Gotta
everything.
make completion step up
Fucking
and
Matt
make
went
those
to the
throws,
bell.
and he
They
did that.
really supposed to went to me. They supposed to beat us, and they supposed to went to the Super Bowl. They was smacked the.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm
smacked
Brandon
the-
Gaudin. The Colts in
the
possession
Rams.
of football
The Rams.
to begin quarter
Yeah,
number 2.
they
And
whooped
they're
the
on the
Rams out
move here.
before.
They've got
The
it
Rams out
first
even
and
scored.
10.
Oh, they was smacked around, boy.
They probably whooped Brady had too, boy. Nah, Brady was best.
Yeah, you know that nigga.
Yeah, Belichick coached the fuck out that game, boy. Niggas keep saying, man, that wasn't no Super Bowl shit. Y'all looking for the excitement. I was looking at, man, that shit, that was a well executed ass game for him, boy.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's
Belichick,
inside
man.
the
Hey,
30.
Coach
Back-to-back
Belichick
nice
was
plays,
coaching the
12
fuck
yards
out
that
that
time, and a first down.
Some big plays in the
He
passing game
won
on this
good. No, them
drive. Here's
people
one
punting the
after
ball
game.
off,
So the
putting
passing
their ass
game
back on
loosening
the
things
2-3 yard
up. Now there's
line.
room to roam.
Go ahead. 12.
Good ass defense. That shit is so wrong.
Now
Average
a
30
first
something
down
points a
throw.
game.
Lock. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
Nah, see, you gotta leave that what you call it though. Don't leave him in the block. That little check now. Leave that. That's money. He gonna go wrong with that post.
I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Buying time to his left. Ebron caught left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game.
See why do that play again, do the bit.
18.
And just leave that check now. Watch if he run with that post, that shit gonna be right at it.
At the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And if he don't run with the post,
Well, we just saw a great
that
example
shit
of what
gonna
we
be
talked
right
about
at
with his
it.
coach prior to the game.
If he stay right there, the post will be right at it.
And flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on second down is Locke. Throwing for his running back. He's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That poison bug.
So a decent gain.
You gotta pick that poison bug.
Bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good.
That's what you want for. You want that post, you want the check down. You want what you gonna get.
They'll come up now on a second and
That's
long.
Y'all had me figure some shit out, boy. God damn, nigga. I gotta add all kind of shit. Now I gotta write this shit down so I can remember this shit. Cause I be done forgot.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's why I be whipping their ass. They be like, how you get Art? Here go Art. Hey, girl, you gonna take me in the land? I
Quick
can't take you in
touchdown
the
number
land.
7 on the year.
I can't. I get my shit from somewhere. How I'm gonna give you my shit?
But to get that post corner up open though, when they put that nigga on the bomb, nigga, you put him, nigga, you put him in motion. You put him on the fade route.
On the fade route.
They're gonna open the post corner. They're gonna open that post corner.
Into the end
All right.
zone. Goal
Yeah, them
now
niggas be
out
like,
to
oh,
kick
how
it
you,
away.
I see you be using different kind of plays and stuff. I can't tell
This is
you.
fielded a couple yards
The
deep.
nigga who I play all the time put me up on all this shit. I be doing y'all.
The 19-yard line.
I was getting
Now
beat.
Oakland ready to take
Nah.
the field.
That one thing I can give you credit
You
for.
can't
You
have too
did
many
teach a
more
nigga
drives like
a
the
lot of
last
shit.
drive
Now I
where you
can't
had to
take
punt
that
it
away,
away.
boy.
Know what I was
Oliver
talking
taught
about
that
earlier?
shit, but
The punter doesn't exist, guys.
boy, you
He
will
doesn't
figure
exist.
shit out.
He's
You'll
not
go
a
pay
team
them
anymore.
little
Just
rank
cut
shit
it.
and come back with that shit
You gotta
and
go
tweak
out
that
there
shit. That be like, what the fuck?
Took that bitch
What's
high
going on? I
behind.
can't stop none of this
Guy
shit.
get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't
You
his
went to
fault.
stop with that shit though. That got.
I mean, you gotta keep playing the shit though. If you run into a motherfucker, you don't play them like that, and you just keep running that shit the whole game. Nigga ain't gonna figure that shit out in no one game,
Oh, that's
2-3
Green.
games.
That ain't no Kamara. His name's Green. I know I wasn't tripping.
And this carry not as productive.
That's
He
Alvin
struggled
Kamara,
at the
bro.
line of
Number
scrimmage.
41.
But that shit don't say
He got
Green.
maybe a
That's
half
it.
yard
Say
at most,
something else, but
officially
it say
they'll be
Alvin
left
Kamara
with a
though.
3rd and
That's
2.
him.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney.
Why the fuck I'm seeing
They'll
Green?
go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Like, Kamara
Picked
fast
off at
on
the
the
38.
bitch on that motherfucker.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's
I be
a
telling
linebacker.
you, I was like, man, I'm only worried about that nigga with them Ravens. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Everybody else is
All skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
They'll give it to him up the middle. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That shit, my God.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. He's going to get it running right. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here.
You gotta get you a fire-ass tight end, bro.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing
Hold that
themselves
bitch
to
up
him as
when you in
well.
doubt.
Ebron, he ain't good, but he ain't no Gronk. That's what I need me old 6'7", 6'8", 85, 87 speed on the grab and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for in the job this year.
Now 17
Big
nothing.
physical tight end.
The offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
That's what I need, instead of getting down in the red zone and shit.
Taking the
Yeah,
3.
they throw that
Those
bitch
guys on the
up.
other side, they got to be ecstatic. They didn't let him get anywhere. It made him kick a field goal.
That nigga right there,
Almost feels like
33,
they got the
Allen.
advantage, doesn't it?
I was gonna trade that nigga, but I
Oakland
kept
ready
him.
to
He's
take the
good, but he
field.
don't play the ball aggressive. That nigga be getting in there. Pearl, that nigga 94 speed. Oh my God, damn, cuz. Alright, I'm gonna send some hot fire now. It's over for him.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Wrong.
Detroit! Detroit!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll find Thielen on the right side. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's caught inside the 25.
Y'all
All the way in.
I gotta start doing shit like that, man. Ain't
Adam
no way.
Thielen, 77 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, actually, I know he hot. What, he was 5-0?
And now Indianapolis set to take
the nigga he finna play, I know he finna blow him out.
But it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
You ran to the wrong way, Jay. You saw the motherfucker over there? I said you ran to where fucking body was at. You could have ran that bitch to the other side.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
Now do that, what you call it, that bench place. You put the nigga,
Pick the goddamn
put the nigga, put him on. I'm gonna put the nigga on the street. Watch how wide open, man. That shit gonna pop off.
Play action, it's locked. Sliding out of the pocket. Right side complete, that's Woods. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You got a good quarterback.
Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Really? That luck.
Oh, that's luck?
Yeah, I'm hate when the nigga retire.
Here's Luck. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
And I feel like
my man
momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done?
I'll wait for
They
that bit to
touchdown
open.
their last drive.
He had
Now
him in
here's a
him.
3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Now why you switch that bitch up and start doing it to the other
Nice
side.
job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Like that.
The Raiders offense
no
now making
overall,
their way back out onto the field.
overall like an
They're
89,
go a long
but he
way
ain't
on
got
their
no
last
good
drive
route.
to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a
He's
little
a
bit more of
blocker
a
or
cushion
something?
with field position.
Nah, I say he a vertical, but
after
that
what
nigga
they did
don't
on
be
the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
He's going to get it running right. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Luck on 3rd and goal. Trying to improvise. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts add on to their lead.
about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back
yeah, you know
on
that
the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He couldn't quite hold it.
Knocked it out at the last minute. Boy, that nigga saved him, boy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Okay, 53. Let it roll. Tempo. One day, 53.
Come on, look.
From the gun, here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Love.
Yeah,
he's going to float this over the middle deep. And he's in for the touchdown.
All right, when I'm done.
Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers.
That was a tight end?
Yeah, that was the tight end.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out?
The nigga fast, but he just don't be catching no shit like that, like the intermediate shit, that grunt shit, what I be needing in the red zone. He don't do that. That's what I be needing. He gon' pearl some shit, but I need that shit when I get down in the red zone. I just toss that bitch up, I know he gonna catch it. That's what I be wanting.
Outcome the Colts, they'll have
This nigga was doing something with this play right here.
This is
I don't
sort
know
of
what he was doing with that
put-away
bitch.
drive,
Every
isn't it?
time he
They
motioned
score
his
here,
hand,
especially a touchdown.
that
It's
nigga
almost
be
out of
open.
reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're
What
going to call
play?
their
This one
plays
right?
accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Green 80. Watch 85. Ball's going 85.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Woods.
Go for you,
20,
baby.
10.
I told you.
Nigga, folks. That
Indianapolis.
shit. Wide ass naked out there.
In order to lead contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be
Now when
looking
you
for
keep when you hit him with the outside, or you keep hitting with that, then that gonna open up that middle one. And he gonna start jumping and running over there with the with the linebacker. She's gonna come right back across and
You talking about a good game.
Gold now
That
out
shit
to
part
kick
of
it
how it
away.
is, dog.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
He in a cover 2 though. Cover 2 is stop. Like that's a good defense against them.
He'll bring it back to just
But
about
any
the
others
25,
like all
call it
that
the
purple shit,
24-yard line.
that shit gonna walk
So
open
here
wide.
comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's third down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now it's Hines. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And that's incomplete. E.J. Gaines the one that time to knock it away.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Back to the air, Locke on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to it.
You hit that bench, but need a bench regular for the regular post. And just so you hit that check now. He running.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On 1st down, Locke. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Locke. And this one is incomplete. Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Third and long. It's locked. Eluding the pressure right. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Do that play again, but put that nigga, do that post route play then. Put that slot receiver right there. Put that nigga ass on a hitch right there.
That PA post shot.
So here's a first and 10
shot. Put that nigga that's doing that little wheel shit. Put him on the hitch. No, that's a comeback, a hitch. A hitch is a comeback. No, that's still a comeback.
And that is in.
You don't know how to do the hitch?
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes it's just too much pressure there.
I think it's L2 or R2.
On the 26-yard line.
That nigga doing a comeback. R2. It'll say hitch.
Second and 10, Luck again. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
I never sat on that time.
We blocking him. We should have blocked you.
Backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Since he said, when he said, your tight end would have been blocking, you'd have had time, because he would have sat on that hitch play, but the other shit with it, that line, that shit would have opened wide open. That was the hitch for. That's like a decoy.
Okay.
You gonna you sat down on that shit, the other shit would have been wide ass open, but you had time, because you such a tight end on the play. It wouldn't let you out of the block.
Back to throw now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. T.J. Green with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up.
What team's over?
Get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I know you gonna. I'm gonna let you look at the team and see like the motherfuckers who ain't winning. I'm gonna let you see what they got on the team. I know you gonna want some
and
shit
he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Detroit!
That shit, that ass.
Here we go now.
Again, it's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and it kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. The Raiders on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit.
They'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Back now in the East Bay.
I call timeout
on that. This is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Michael Pilardi now. He's been terrific so far. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that... You know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on there.
What happened to, what you call it? Two out here.
Season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games.
I let the nigga go in free agency. I should have resigned him. I should have just kept franchise tagging him
team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how
he's on somebody's team.
Well, obviously,
he's still a 92, 93 speed.
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles. The Rams, their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first.
He should be about 30-something, about 32,
and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket waiting for him to clear going across.
Now Love finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Luck on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take it look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Here's Hines. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. Here's Lott, and that'll bring up a second and goal. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Eric Ebron, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Gold now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a pitch out to Kamara. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
4 down. Check. Here we go.
They run it again with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's get it. Here we go now. 3-19.
Now back to throw. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 53 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I just remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
12. Tempo.
Throwing is Locke. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw, Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And that's going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Gun! Let's go, motion. Mike. Gun!
He'll drop to throw. Now he's forced out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Thank you.
And he
They really had him
to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Blue 90! Leopard! Detroit!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Luck gonna throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Trying to get it to Woods. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. This quarterback now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's it.
And this is going to be intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll...
Said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Well, Charles, it's one...